The calm before the storm. This caption has no business being that funny. Sashimi rolling. They hating. This is honestly the content I'm here for. I'm so mad that I took this picture of Reed and this is what he took of me. This is not a friend. I want Reed to or me tbh. Reblog this if you slept with my ex-wife Susan. Trying to prove a point to my divorce lawyer. Having a big head saved my life. When I was 14 I wanted to buy a fedora but none of them fit me. I tried this on a female before. She took the bottom middle donut that says girl and handed the box back to me, leaving me with 5 donuts that read will you be my friend? Tips fedora and shame friend zoned again by another succubus. This story makes me laugh and cry. You are here. This is a picture from the Curiosity rover on Mars showing Earth from the perspective of Mars. You are literally looking at your home from the perspective of another planet. Epic times indeed. Group photo everyone. Everyone. Hey, I look really good in this one. I think I blinked. Men are not pigs. Pigs are gentle, sensitive, intelligent animals and very tasty eating cowboy sausage. Yahoo. This is what I think at 3:45 am. One of my clearest high school memories is of the time I asked my freshman bio teacher what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said assassinated. How bad do things have to be for both of these to be in town? It's going to be a bad night. Look, if it's a real ghost, the busters get custody. If it's just a real estate developer in a costume, it's out of their jurisdiction. So we gotta hand things off to these meddling kids and their dog. It would be so nice to be in an apartment right now with really big open windows and lots of bright light pouring in, and long curtains and the smell of rain floating through it. The millennial generation is so broke we are romanticizing decent housing. When you accidentally fart in public, I don't know what happened. She got loose somehow. Time to reblog random person. Me. You. Time to deactivate random person. Me. I choose you. And I'll choose you, over and over and over, without pause, without a doubt, in a heartbeat, I'll keep choosing you. Me when I go to a restaurant and order the same meal I order every time. Anyone else read a paragraph of academic prose and then stare at it blankly with no idea what you just read, because it's so clogged with jargon. It's bad writing. This is an academia call-out post, and I'm here for it. In case you guys wanna know what modern high school dances are like, at mine Despacito came on and everyone T-posed around this one kid as he Fortnite danced like his life depended on it. I graduated 1 year too early GDI. So how did you get your spells? Wizard, through constant study. Cleric, through the grace of my god. Druid, through the blessing of the earth itself. Warlock, through my patron's knowledge. Sorcerer, through my ancestors' power. Bard, well I just started making fun of a goblin one time and he just like died, and it was the weirdest crap ever. Go. Yield. Stop. But on bananas it's just the opposite. Hold on. Go ahead. What? We'll never get sick of this. What? Good romance looks like open communication, a willingness to be compassionate and understanding, and mutual respect. Bad romance looks like rah Roma, Romama. Gagarulala. Reminder that I found this whilst at my dad's house. Can't tell if my 11-year-old brother or 10-year-old sister did this, and I don't know which is funnier. For the record, they both are typical kids of that age and my sister still plays with fidget spinners. The past tense of blink should be blunk discus. No. Think, thought. Blink, blot. Holy f***ing you're on a galaxy brain level of thinking, and I respect you. Trouble. You're only in trouble if you get caught. My motto. What's a motto? Nothing. What's a motto with you? This will forever be my favorite post. Anybody know any good substitutes for love and personal fulfillment? Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. It sucks when you're friends with someone, but you're like a low-ranked friend. Like if there was an event and they could only bring a few friends, you wouldn't make the cut. That's sad. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a game. I want to say or do something with a friend and I think your friendship level is not high enough to use that move. OMG, you're straight, we have to play football and go hunting sometime. Oh, I have a cousin who's straight, I should introduce you. What are you talking about? I'm not a heterophobe. One of my friends is straight. OMG, I've always wanted a straight best friend. How do straight people have sex? How did you know you were straight? You don't look straight though. I'm okay with straight people, as long as they don't hit on me lol. Are you sure you aren't ever a little bit gay? Is your teen joining the skeleton wars? Decode their text messages. 40xt speak, slang used by skeletons. Lol, lots of leg bones. SMH, skeletons murdering humans. FYI, forget your insides and become a skeleton. WTF, waxing the fibula. OMG, out to my grave. FFS, for friendly skeletons. You know how babies get all quiet and calm when they see a mobile. So apparently they do this because the mobile resembles birds of prey flying overhead that could potentially carry them off. It's a evolutionary precedent so that if the baby stays still the bird won't notice and eat it. Babies don't like mobiles. They're fking terrified. I'm more than a bit disturbed by how hard I laughed at this. I love this. Next time a block number calls you answer like this. Jim's whorehouse. You got the dough. We got the hoe. Why does this not have any notes? Lol, no. Nashville sperm bank. You squeeze it, we freeze it. How may I help you? Henderson's morgue. You stab N. We slab N. This 8-ball speaking. Texas crematorium. You kill M, we grill M. How can I direct your call? Pro tip, don't do this if you recently applied for a new job. Bolded, just in case. I feel like that pro tip is told from experience. How lonely you are. A Yale University study found that people who take longer showers and baths are more likely to feel lonely and isolated. Researchers believe they subconsciously use hot baths and showers as a substitute for emotional warmth. I feel personally attacked. Words I use in every sentence. No. Stop. Dude. Literally. Like. Seriously. F. That's a sentence right there. Forwards and backwards. You can rearrange them in any order and it'll be a sentence. Ladies and gentlemen, the extensive vocabulary of Tumblr. The lady at Target couldn't scan my item and just looked at me and said, just take it. I hate this fucking place. Hahaha, I almost said that the other day at Kohl's. The cashier at Whole Foods gave me free cake because he couldn't scan it and said, whatever, it's yours. It was one of the best moments of my life. Me in the middle of the forest at 4 AM. I want to see my little boy, Bigfoot, carrying Mothman in his arms. Here he comes. My grandmother tried to go to the movies yesterday and accidentally got caught up in the Chicago Gay Pride Parade, and she had the time of her life and wants to go as a family next year. Oh my god. Isn't it odd how the human mind expands inwardly forever? I can build characters and worlds and universes and define new laws of nature. Construct stories and timelines, and fit it all together inside my own head. And yet I can't draw a fucking lamp. In case you guys wanna know what modern high school dances are like, at mine Despacito came on and everyone T-posed around this one kid as he Fortnite danced like his life depended on it. War has changed. The youth of today terrify me. The figure. It's that time of the year again. Early October, when the evenings are long and dark, and lit with orange street lamps. The world of night is nothing but black shadow, dotted with warm glow. I go outside for the last cigarette of the night. There is nobody else out there than some guy at the far end of the street, waiting for his dog to finish sniffing something in the bushes. I light my cigarette, looking to the black city sky, thinking my own thoughts. Time passes. I look up. The guy is still there, and the dog where it was. Neither of them has moved. Neither of them is moving. I take another drag out of my cigarette, eyes on them. They are both as still as statues in the dim light. Feeling bold and at home in this aesthetic world of October shadows, I march on to investigate. Every step I take, the man and his dog remain unmoving. I get close enough to make out some detail. He is wearing some kind of a blue coat with a white stripe across the arm, and the dog is big and black. I creep closer. It was a fucking traffic sign. The dog is a goddamn trash can. I feel like the Buddy Diaries is that one pretty friend who is really funny and at the same time will come up to your window at 3 AM asking if you want some noodles. I'm always lurking in the bushes with a ramen noodle. So like just one single noodle. Yeah, but like it's long. I wonder if Cora had always known she was bisexual, or if she saw a Sammy one day and thought LMAO okay, if I was straight at one point I'm not anymore. I have this headcanon that when she was younger and found out Katara was married to her in her past life, Cora would get excited and be all, does that mean you're my wife? And then if someone was rude to Katara, young Cora would yell something like, don't talk to my wife like that, and just basically assume being with women was okay simply because she's already been with them in past lives. I love seeing the Locke fandom on my dash simply for cute like this man. Tenzin, Cora, go to your room. Cora, I'm your father. Tenzin, go to your room. Kids these days will never know the struggle. This is not an exaggeration. Your download speed would slow down to the point where Windows would make this kind of absurd estimate and you'd sigh and leave the room for a while because you couldn't use the computer while it was doing this for fear it would crash and lose all your progress, and then you'd come back in 40 minutes and maybe it would now say 52 years or maybe it would say 3 minutes. Who knew? Not Windows. Listen, you bout to have the thickest smoothie of all time. Where is your liquid? Your eyes. Weak aesthetics. Try again. SMH, they leave the strawberry tops on. Might as well leave the goddamn banana peels on. You can eat strawberry tops and recent studies are showing banana peels are healthy and nutritious for you. The turntables. And I'm sure the outside of a coconut is mad high in fiber, but I'm not bout tar eat wood chips cause of no government scientists. This whole post got me in tears.